Here are the top 5 reasons why most people fail. Number 5. Uninspiring goals. When most people set goals, they envision a thing, such as a particular amount of money, an object, like a new car, or a specific achievement, like writing a book. Unfortunately, these things I'm gonna get or do goals don't appeal to the core of what motivates you, because they miss the point that what you're actually seeking in life and work is the positive emotions that you believe those things will produce. How to fix this? Rather than envisioning a thing as your goal, envision with all the strength in your imagination how you will feel when you achieve the goal. That way, you'll be inspired to do whatever it takes, within legal and ethical bounds, to achieve that goal. At number 4, the fear of failure. If you're afraid of failing, you won't take the necessary risks required to achieve your goal. For example, you won't make that important phone call because you're afraid that you'll be rebuffed. Or you won't quit your dead-end job and start your own business because you're afraid that you might end up without any money. How to fix that? Decide right now that failure for you is a strictly temporary condition. If things don't go the way you'd like, it's only a setback that, at most, delays your eventual success. In other words, accept the fact that sometimes you'll fail, but treat that failure as an unavoidable, yet vital, component in your quest. At number 3, the fear of success. In many ways, this fear is even more debilitating than the fear of failure. Suppose you achieved something spectacular, like enormous wealth. What if it didn't make you happy? What then? What if you ended up losing it all? What then? Would your friends start acting weird? Would your family be envious? Such thoughts, and they're very common thoughts, can cause even a highly motivated person to self-sabotage. So how do we fix that? Decide that you're going to be happy and grateful today, and happy and grateful in the future, no matter what happens. Rather than focus on possible problems, envision how wonderful it would be to be able to help your friends and family achieve their goals. For a hint, watch the last season of the TV series Entourage. At number 2, an unrealistic timetable. Most people vastly overestimate what they can do in a week, and vastly underestimate what they can do in a year. Because of this, most people try to cram too many action items into the short term, rather than spacing out activities over the long term. The inability to get all the short-term steps accomplished creates discouragement and the impression that the final goal is slipping away. So how do we get around this? As you list the activities and steps required to achieve your goal, schedule only about 20% of the activities, and that will produce 80% of your results. This is explained more in a post called The Secret of Time Management. Beyond that, set ambitious long-term timetables, but always leave some wiggle room when you plan short-term. And at number 1, worrying about dry spots. It's easy to get discouraged when you reach a point at which nothing you do seems to advance you towards your goal. For example, suppose you're trying to master a certain skill. You make swift progress at first, but then after a while, it seems as if you're not doing any better, or maybe a little worse. Some people use these plateaus or dry spots as an excuse to give up and therefore fail. So the fix for this is whenever you reach a plateau or dry spot, it's time to celebrate rather than give up. A plateau is almost always a sign that you're on the brink of a major breakthrough, if you just have the patience to stick with it and trust that you'll eventually achieve your goal. That's all we've got time for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another amazing video from us. Until next time.